Hey guys, welcome back. This is the next scenario called Crossing the Alps. The craggy mountain passes of the Alps are a natural barrier to the land trade in Central Europe. In the late 1800s, the Swiss and Italians tunneled through St. Gothard Pass to connect Zurich, Switzerland and Milan, Italy. However, one of the lowest passes is the Brenner Pass between Innsbruck, Austria and Bolzano, Italy. You can go where you like, but you have to make a rail connection as quickly as possible, since time and money will not be on your side. Get through and you'll be a hero. Fail and you'll be ruined. Connect the following cities by the end of 1910. Milan, Italy, Zurich, Switzerland, Munich, Germany, and Venice, Italy. And haul 30 loads of weapons to Munich to win gold. You may not build unconnected track. So, unlike our last one here, let's start a company first. And I know just the icon for this map. I believe it's right around here. Oops, there it is. Right there. I ain't gonna call ourselves Central Junction, that's for sure. It's a good name. How about this one? Not the most ingenious name I've ever come up with, I know, but up on top of the Alps here, the air is sure to be crisp. So there's Munich, there's Zurich, there's Milan, there's Venice. So, okay, so we're down here in the south to begin with. So, type of industries we got down here. Alcohol, we got one, we got two. We got a distillery with, have a lot of fruit. Whoops. So we should build a distillery over here. Render those guys useless. Build a distillery in Venice. Well then. How about grain? One thing of grain. Okay. Clothing. Decent demand for clothing. And there's one place that builds it. But do they have cotton? They do not have cotton. Do they have wool? They do. We can get wool to it. Can get wool to it. How much do you want? 750? I think we'll buy that. Iron. It's 2 iron. And there's some steel. But they also need coal. And there's no coal in the south. So good luck to you guys. Meat. Okay, pretty good demand for meat. Is there any livestock? There is one. 1 livestock. So this one will be a little bit profitable, but that's it. Pulpwood. Ooh. And no paper mill. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. An untapped resource. Well then. And their lumber mill is way the hell over here. The world were you thinking? So we could build it in Trieste. Because that's where we just bought our, yeah. And we could build up Trieste. A paper mill, a lumber mill, furniture factory. Uh-huh. Okay. Goods. Goods are demanded everywhere, but they're not produced anywhere. Now, isn't it a tool and die? Yes, tool and die that needs iron. And we had 2 iron over here. So we could build ourselves a tool and die over here. Tool and die. 1.6 mil. Yeah, that'll be in a moment. Uh-huh. Well then, what to do? What to do? What to do? How much does not a brewery, a distillery? 1.4 mil. We need more money. We need a lot more money. And there's the reason not to connect Venice to Trieste yet. Well, there's a lot of really good ideas. There's no milk over here whatsoever, but a lot of demand for it. There's a milk. And there's milk. Well, we have a lot of untapped industries that we could dive into. But perhaps see, we have this, and we could buy, I believe, these sheep farms. We could buy one of these sheep farms. Or we could lay a little bit of track. I just don't know where the best track... best track lay would probably be to connect Venice to Trieste. We don't want to do that yet. I'm not really sure we want to connect much of anything yet. So perhaps we'll just let the game go. We'll make some money on here off of our tool and die shop, or off of our textile mill, I mean. It's demanding 4 a year, and these are supplying 4 a year, so that's a good trade. Clothing is slowly going to try to make its way over here. Oh, I need to go for just a second, guys. I'll be right back. So sorry. Be back in just a second. Okay, guys, so sorry about that. Let's see, where were we? We're pleased, but remains at 10,000. And of course, we ain't built any tracks, so... let's see here. We were thinking about doing something. It definitely wasn't that. Growing prosperity. It's good. %. Give us 1.1 mil. Let's see, hang on. So if I remember right, we were thinking about putting a tool and die up here. Yeah, put a tool and die up here. Because goods are definitely wanted. So I think that'll be our next step, is to put a tool and die in Trieste. How much do they cost? 1.6 mil. So let's roll on one more year here. pause the game. We'll issue stock again. Or we'll keep going for a little bit. Till we can issue stock. When can we issue stock? Well, I guess I'm glad we didn't build a steel and die, or a tool and die, because these steel mills have no way of getting coal. So, guess we might as well go into the logging industry. So, we issue stock, awesome. And take out some bonds. 8, 8, 9. Whoa! Shoot, that one was 11. Well, okay. Just need to make it worth it, that's all. Okay, and then was there? There's no paper either, right? No paper. Okay, so we'll build a lumber mill first. In Trieste. And then hopefully have enough left. Awesome. For a paper mill. And then we wanted a distillery too. We ain't got enough quite to build a distillery yet. So we'll roll on. And these should be pretty profitable pretty quickly. Yeah, you're using... Oh, there's another sheep farm just popped up. Awesome. That'll help a lot. I guess we could build another one over here. And it would be super good. How much would it cost? Textile mill, 1.2. How's our industries doing? So you still have all the wool you can get. How about you though? You're starting to attract the lumber over, I think. I think you're starting to attract the lumber over, or the logs over, I mean. starting to attract the pulp over, or at least you will. Yeah. And it's starting to pull the logs. Awesome. .2, if I remember right, that was just the amount needed for a textile mill. We can build one of these in Milan. Now it will start to pull all these sheeps in. Relations are excited. There we go. How are you doing? Starting to get a little bit of a build-up. How are you doing? You're starting to get a little bit of a build-up. How are you doing? You're also starting to get a little bit of a build-up. So our industries are starting to gain ground, starting to gain traction. We're only $200,000 away from where we need to be. There we go. There we go. Issue stock. There we go. There we go. Build a distillery in Venice. And I think that'll turn a profit very quickly. Yep. Because it's got all this produce. And all this demand for alcohol. So go ahead and upgrade you. Now it'll really pull in that produce. dairy processor. What was the milk count over here? Milk. Bergamo. Up there. And there's no milk. Well then. Ah, but there is furniture. Distillery furniture factory. Make sure there's demand actually for furniture. Would probably be good, huh? Yeah, there's lots of... Slow down! Lots of demand for furniture. Lots and lots and lots of demand for furniture. So, with that in mind, start to build up some logs. So let's upgrade you. And bounce back. And build a furniture factory. Ah, requires 2 mil. Furniture factory. And we can build a toy factory. There's probably demand for toys too, huh? Yeah. So let's go ahead and let that run for a little bit. You're keeping up pretty well with paper demand. Or, I mean, with pulp. So, don't see any reason to upgrade you yet. Ooh. Should upgrade you, though. There we go. Upgrade you. Now you'll start churning through that wool. The lawn no longer has great demand for shirts for clothing. How are you doing? You're upgraded and still have a little bit of produce there waiting. It's starting to disperse the alcohol need. Okay. Our furniture factory has plenty of furniture. Okay. And now, once we're able, we need to build a toy factory. You guys know why I build up industry before laying a whole bunch of track, right? No? Well, if you don't know, the reason why is to get the keep the stuff, the requirements for our industry where they are before we start shipping it to the pre-existing industries that want it. That way our industries can be profitable. Augsburg, way up there, okay, not concerned about way up there. So yeah, that way we can steal all the, like right here for instance, we stole all the wood coming down here, whereas it was going over here. Remember in the very beginning it was trickling all the way over here. But we built a whole lot closer, and now we're capturing all the logs. And then all our lumber is staying right here. Well, or at least most of our lumber is. Got some pile of lumber sitting right there. Don't know what that's all about, but anyway. Four, 6. Same thing with over here. We built the distillery where the fruit is, so we could capture all the fruit. Over here, there was a whole bunch of sheep. We captured the sheep. Now we have all the sheep that we could possibly want. And now that I believe our industry's pretty much built up, slow things down here just a little bit. Now that our industry's pretty much built up, and I would have purchased a tool and die thing, but iron needed to be shipped to the steel mill now, and in order for the steel mills to work they need the coal that's up here, so not a whole lot of sense in doing that. We're producing clothing like crazy, just gonna start flowing up this river once we connect to Verano, flow into here. There's not a whole lot of grain. There is 2. But I'm not sure that's really worth a brewery. We can't build a I don't think we can build a bakery. Yeah, no, we can't build a bakery. And we already have very profitable distillery right there. See, and the coal for the steel mills are way up here. So, iron meat. And I thought about this meat, but there's only like 1 livestock. And that's not really, I mean, 1 livestock produces what, 2 cows? Yeah. And the base, without being upgraded, is 4. So it can only be 50% profitable. There's no milk down here, unfortunately. There's no steel down here because we can't get so. So, I think it's time to throw us back into overdrive. pay off some of these loans, like that one. And that one. And now we'll start laying some track from Venice, or Venice, I think it's supposed to be said. We'll build one to go straight north and one to wrap around. And this one will go straight, and there's nothing in Aquario or whatever that place is. So we'll completely bypass it. Lay our track. Over here to Trieste. Looks like we're going to need a big station in Venice. And probably build a big station in Trieste store here. Where's this guy? Oh, yes. Okay. Slow down time here a little bit. Build a water station. And a mechanic and shop. I got stuffs in my way. So I'm paying those peoples to relocate. What's our train choices? That's a climbing train. I think we'll go with the Sterling, which is $140,000. How are you doing? Doing just fine, huh? Okay, we'll let you keep doing what you're doing then. How are you doing? just fine. You. Ooh. What's going on here? Where's all the lumber going? Make sure you give some to this guy. He needs lumber too. In fact, you should be making 10 a year. This is taking 3. This is taking 4, so there should be 3 extra after it feeds both of those. So make sure you do that. I don't know how it... Because this place has a great big pile of lumber over it. $235 is the price. $280, so it should be giving this, it to this guy. Huh. Can you, oh, right. But it's only getting 4. Because there's only 2 logging camps up there. Son of a biscuit. But let's build our train. Sterling. 1 to 4 will be fine. Bye. He's gonna be super profitable. He's hauling paper, furniture, toys, and toys for $282,000. How about the trip back? Trip back, you're hauling alcohol, and alcohol. $487,000. So that's really good too. So let's build a line over to Verona. See what type of profits we can get over there. Hauling toys, paper, and paper back for another load of $260,000. So let's build our station in Verona. Medium should be fine. Probably need to build another service tower. Get a Sterling to run from east to Verona. 1 to 4 should be fine. It's gonna be profitable. Hauling alcohol. Nope, furniture. Toys, toys, and toys. Shows more logging camps. This place does not have enough timber, and you're upgraded. Oh well. One more train. There we go. Looks like we'll need to build a big station over here too. Run a Sterling between the two. And he's going to be super profitable. Hauling alcohol, clothing and mail. However, he's going to need a service station. Or, I mean, yeah, one of these things. Maintenance facility and a service station. Okay. It's just not enough. Not enough timber over here, not enough logs. Did something happen? I almost could have swore there used to be 3 of these. through the Alps. I think the best place to do it is right here. Oh, but we gotta buy rights first. $7.5 million to do it, huh? That may have been our downfall right there, taking out those loans too soon. We need to get to the other side of these Alps. We're almost there. No, it has one. Thinking we forgot to build a maintenance station out there for it, but wait for this train here to pull in, and we'll go. There we go. Okay. Clear across we go. Right like that. What's the great? Ones all the way. Ones all the way. With a 1, 2, 3, 4. And looks like 1, 3, 4. And we'll turn you out here like this. Attempt. There we go. Run you down the river. Looks like we're gonna have some mountain troubles. And there we go. Okay. Run a Sterling. Actually, I think we'll run a long Sterling. Any freight. See how he does. Ooh, there's some profit. Almost $2 million in weapons. $2 million in weapons. Probably the most profitable train you guys have ever seen. Looks like he's going to go 27 miles an hour through here. uber rich. Now we'll run our line out here to Munich. Run another portion of line. Out here to Linz. I'll build a Sterling to run from Innsbruck to Munich. It's going to continue the weapons haul, and we'll build another train to run from Innsbruck to Linz. Train from Munich to Rosenheim to Linz, back to Rosenheim, the Sterling. What are we going to haul back from Innsbruck? Nothing. Head on back to Venice then. Probably won't be none for a moment. "74 miles an hour all the way back." And this one's only 825. 2 weapons, meat, toys, and produce. then let's build another Sterling. And this one will run direct from Venice to Munich. But it'll be an express train, the maximum of 3 caboose and a dining car. Looks like there's a little bit. Pay back some of these bonds. Where's our big freighter? There he is. Where are you at, good sir? You're almost there. Out of curiosity, how much would it cost to double track all this? Again, almost $7.5 million, huh? Let's double track all this. Double track this portion. There's our big nooks. There's our big guy. Weapons, weapons, furniture, toys, 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 toys. you. You're making some profit. Okay, how's our industries doing? You're being quite profitable. You're still being quite profitable. You're really struggling. There isn't enough logs. Well, there's three. There's three now. So that should supply 8. Which means that he should start getting the lumber that he needs. Should. I don't know how to make this thing demand the lumber. Maybe if we upgrade it. Then it'd probably demand too much lumber. But right now, this guy has more and he knows what to do with, and this guy has none. There. Start taking that lumber. He's still not interested in giving you any lumber? Why not? Why can't you get lumber? I don't get this. Because we have 3 logging camps. Each one of these logging camps gives 2. That means this place right here is getting 8. I should be churning out. Well, I guess it's only churning out 6.5 to 7. But this place can only use 4, which means you should get 3 a year, not 0.3, a 3. I don't get it. More weapons. Awesome. That's what we need you to haul in. What you gonna haul back? Milk, clothing. Milk and clothing, huh? Okay. And can we run the line across? We can. Good. It's gonna be ridiculously steep. If it went out the other way. Whoa! Undo that. I want to double track this. Much better. A little bit more costly, I know, but much better. There's a brewery right here. There's another one right here. Is that another 2? And then there's another 2 over here. So screw that idea. Trying to get coal, huh? You have plenty of iron. Okay. Where's that? Where's that coal place? Right there. 2 coal. We need more coal on the map, you know? Because there's 3. Whole map, there's 3 coal mines. We can build a steel mill right here next to this thing. Oh, we don't have rights yet. Now we can build a steel mill. There's no point in upgrading it. Since it can use 10 coal, there's only 2 being produced. Is there anything else that uses iron? There is iron sitting all over the place, but no coal. Diesel. What do you guys demand? Production. 1 good equals 1 diesel. You good luck with that. Ain't anywhere near enough. Freaking, yeah. You're getting these as well, huh? You being profitable? Somewhat. Sure. Why not? Milk? You got all sorts of milk over here. Ooh! There's finally a dairy farm over here, huh? How much? 2.5 mil? Mine! That place will be uber profitable. There's another one up here that will be. There. Now we own all the dairy on the south side of the map. There's not any real point in logs are going right here, huh? Alright, let's keep going. a super freighter at? Just right. Five. Shoot, yes. We don't have enough money for that. So that's a super cheap one. That one. So buy that one. And now upgrade it to a consolidation. And then yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, really. You're taking care of 5. Okay, should be producing some lumber. What are you? Furniture factory. Or if we built a toy factory. Right here. Then what? Yeah, then what? Upgrade this guy and you won't get any more lumber. Sorry, not really. How about the paper industry out here? Two, three, four. So yeah, won't upgrade you a whole lot of point in it. Okay. Clothing. Cotton? No. Wool. Nope. Excuse me. Tires. Okay. Coal, grain. Produce, stores. Okay. Auto plant. Is there any demand for automobiles? There is demand for automobiles. Lots of demand for automobiles. But if I remember correctly, the requirement to build an automobile is steel, and there's not a lot of steel. Electric plant. If I remember right, electric plant needs coal to run. Furniture factory, lumber mill, meat packing, lumber, steel, tire, tool and die. Okay. Yeah, I think we're done in the industry world. So, let's run a track out here. What's the best way to run here? I think we're going to try not to screw up these farmers too much. But we're going to run through the corner of their farms to connect up Augsburg. And a maintenance shop, a service shop, and medium station, and a large station, and a Sterling, and another Sterling. How are we doing on our weapons count? 23 of 30. I have another 8 years to get her done though. How's our super freighter doing? He's hauling more ammunition, or more weapons out. Almost there too. How many weapons do you have? 0.3, huh? So they're taking care of them pretty good. And milk and coal. Really? Coal. Where are you getting that coal from, mister? Well, this place might actually do half decent. Because he's been out there a while. And he's got a surplus. Both supplies. So sure, we'll go ahead and upgrade you. Tear through that a bit more. I don't know where you're getting the coal from. Seeing as this is only producing 2 years, and you're chewing through 10. I don't know where you're getting it from, but okay. Unless you're only supplying 2. I don't know where in the world the coal's coming from, but okay. I'll take it. Where's Mr. Super Freighter? Oh, you're on your way back out again. 3 more weapons. Is there still weapons here? Nope. So how are we doing on our weapon count? 26 or 30? So we need another 4 weapons to hold to Munich. Hauling coal out, huh? I don't know where in the world all this coal is coming from. There goes another weapon out. Is that all the weapon you have? No, you have another 2. I think we can do. Where's our super freighter? Is it you? No, it's not you. It's you. 1, 2, 3. Do you have surplus? No. Well, You don't quite have a full weapon either. Electric trains. Tell you what, these guys sure do have a hard time going uphill. all locomotives to a consolidation. 1.2 mil sounds good to me. $29 or 30. One more weapon and we can connect to Zurich. Sky High Supply Iron. Weapons. Where's the weapons? 0.6. Where's our super freighter? Right there. Hauling 2 more weapons in. We got our 30 weapons. Well guys, here it is. Plop down a big old station in Zurich. And there it is. So, I will see you guys in the next scenario. Till then, this is Night Angel Marine.